Morning, guys. It is 7:30 a.m. right now, and we're going to the god-dang grocery store because it is the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm trying to load up on some goodies to make some vegan mac and cheese and pumpkin pie. We just got back from Brooklyn, drove back to my parents' house, my girlfriend and I, for Thanksgiving, and we're going to check out the local supermarket here that has like outlet kind of bargain food items that are overstocked from other grocery stores and stuff, and they have a lot of vegan food usually. So let's go check out what we can find for cheap. You ready to get some bargains?
Yes.
All right, right off the bat, you know I had to grab some English muffins, whole wheat, going for that fiber. And these bagels were only 99 cents a half dozen, and they are the key to bulking up. They're like 300 calories a serving and not filling out, obviously. So they're great to eat in the morning. Had to grab some protein nut milk, of course. This is 10 grams of protein per serving for 150 calories. And these guys are only 67 cents a bottle, I think. So 410 calories, 30 grams of protein. Amazing. Yeah, granola for oatmeal and stuff. Cereal is also an amazing thing for just getting a lot of calories without getting too full. And this Go Lean stuff, some of them aren't vegan, so be careful. Some of them have honey in them, but these are like 14 grams of protein per serving. And I didn't get the Captain Crunch, but damn was I convinced. More cereal, Raisin Bran, pretty much junk food, but easy to get the calories in if you're struggling to eat a lot. Great for gaining weight. And also pasta. I usually try to stick with the whole wheat stuff just to get a little more fiber and minerals and nutrients and all that good stuff. Oatmeal, another staple in my diet. And wraps are a secret to getting in a lot more calories. Just make like a stir fry or whatever and just throw it into a wrap for immediately more calories. And they're delicious. And this place has tons of vegan mock meats and stuff, so I usually just grab whatever they have. The selection always changes, but obviously all these vegan mock meats are high in calories, or high in protein and lower in calories. So great option to get a lot of protein in there. So yeah, for anyone who's wondering, I got all of this stuff at a place called Grocery Outlet. It's a chain, I'm pretty sure, but it's not like a huge chain or anything. They get like discounted, overstock groceries from other grocery stores where they can't sell everything and they're just gonna throw it out otherwise. So some of it's near an expiration date or something, or it's just not being sold for whatever reason. So keep an eye on the expiration date if you do go to a grocery outlet. But the frozen stuff's totally good. If you buy bagels and stuff like I was, obviously just be ready to freeze it right away so it doesn't go bad. But yeah, everything is so cheap here, and it's great for buying cheap things if you're trying to bulk or get in a lot of food or just be thrifty. All right, guys, so training for this week. I'm a little late with uploading. I was trying to do weekly uploads, but I got stuck behind already, so this is the past 2 weeks. So still working with the same exercise selections and such, just slowly tacking on weight, decreasing a rep every week, and increasing the RIR. So this was the peak volume for a 3-week wave of volume loading. So this is like peak volume, and then the following week after this, I reset volume just a bit. But okay, so what I want to talk about this week is just gaining weight for hard gainers on a plant-based diet, which is something that I could definitely relate to over the years. When I was like, I don't know, anywhere from 18 to 23, I had a terrible time gaining weight. I've always had a faster metabolism and had to eat a lot of food. My appetite's really pretty good, but I just have to eat a lot of calories to gain weight, and I think a lot of people are in this boat too. Especially with a plant-based diet, it's pretty easy to feel full from eating a lot of food, especially if you're eating mostly whole foods. Vegetables and beans and such, they're pretty filling. They tend to make you pretty full before you actually hit your calorie goals to gain weight. So I have some tips and tricks I kind of picked up over the years to kind of pack on weight while I'm going through a bulking phase. So some things that are really important to know beforehand are that on top of everything else, calories matter more than anything in terms of pure weight gain or weight loss. You can just manipulate your calories. Macros don't even matter. and cause yourself to gain or lose weight. That's why people can eat just McDonald's every day, and as long as they just undereat their calorie limits for the day, they'll lose weight, as long as they're not eating a ton of it. So you can eat a lot of junk food, and technically if you're not eating too much junk food, you can still lose weight. So you can lose weight on eating just candy, on just French fries. You could just drink alcohol and lose weight. There's a lot of ways to lose weight, but they're not healthy, and I don't recommend that by any means, but it's possible. So above anything else, calories matter. Macros are very important for body composition. So I would say focus on getting enough protein in your diet just to maintain and build muscle while you're gaining weight. Well, particularly, the goal is to build muscle here. So you want to get about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, I would say, on a plant-based diet to build muscle pretty much optimally. If you want to go higher than that, I definitely think there's no problem with that at all. 1 gram per pound of body weight, something like that, is definitely good. And this is for leaner people, by the way. If you are over, I don't know, about 17-18% body fat for a guy, maybe like, high 20s, 30% body fat for a girl, definitely don't gain weight. I'd recommend a recomposition strategy or to cut before ever trying to gain weight. So this is only for people who are like leaner and thinner and want to start trying to gain weight and put on more muscle rapidly. So it's a more advanced strategy. I don't recommend it for anyone who's a beginner, but for people who are more intermediate and really trying to pack on size and strength, definitely recommend a bulk and cut strategy. You're tracking your calories is the most important thing, so I recommend an app like a MyFitnessPal or Chronometer, and use a food scale to measure all your food, so you know exactly how much you're eating, and you can just manage that on a day-to-day basis and adjust that as needed to gain or lose weight. So the first step is you need to know your maintenance calories first of all to go off of that. So you can use a TDEE calculator. So if you just search TDEE calculator, total daily energy expenditure on Google, you can find calculators that will help you find your roughly what your maintenance calories is. Now there's huge individual differences that will add up, and make a big difference for different people. So they're not 100% accurate, but it is something to go off of. So the best way to really find your maintenance calories is you can use that as reference, but track your calories for about a week or two and find what you are roughly eating to stay the same weight. So measure yourself on a scale, and if you're gaining muscle rapidly, like if you're just starting off and newer to weightlifting, this won't be super accurate, but judge by the mirror too. Like if it doesn't look like you're gaining fat in the mirror and your weight is, about the same, give or take, that's probably roughly where your maintenance calories is. So then once you find that number, I would recommend to add about 250 calories to that number, and that's your daily calorie goal. So that's how much you want to eat every single day to try to gain weight over time. So my maintenance right now at my current body fat and current weight and everything is about 3,200 calories, which is pretty high, but I'm pushing my calories up right now. My body fat's a tad higher, so that's where I would need to eat to stay the same exact weight all the time. So I'm eating about 3,500 every single day, and I'm slowly gaining weight. So you will eventually stall, and that's when you want to add another 100 calories or so to ensure that you keep gaining weight. So I'd say each time you make a calorie jump, wait about a week or two until you don't see any gain on the scale anymore. That's when you can bump up another 100 calories. And I only recommend 100 calories at a time, just because you gain fat faster than muscle. So you want to ensure that most of your gains here are going to be hopefully leaner, more muscle than fat optimally, but that's, it's going to be more difficult to gain mostly muscle at a certain stage of lifting. So if you've been lifting for like 5, 7, 8+ years, you might gain like a 1-to-1 ratio of fat to muscle. Either way, you want to keep it as lean as possible. So that's the best approach to gaining weight. So some meals I recommend for people who have trouble getting enough calories on a plant-based diet. For breakfast, I have a few staples I usually go to. Smoothies are a great option for someone who's busy, needs to get out of the house early or quick in the morning. So I recommend like a higher calorie plant milk like oat milk or rice milk, something like that. Soy milk is also great. that also has higher protein. So a higher calorie plant milk mixed with some protein powder is a good idea. Seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, peanut butter. You can throw in oats. Obviously, a lot of fruit. That's a great healthy on-the-go meal. I also love oatmeal. You can stack on like granola, fruit, peanut butter, things like that. Peanut butter is really dense in calories and a great option. You can do breakfast burritos, avocado toast, bagels, like I said earlier in this video. Great option in my opinion. You could eat a lot of bagels and not feel super full, get a ton of calories in. Cereal is a great option for not feeling too full. Throw in some fruit for the micronutrients. Avocado toast, you can load that up with, tofu, beans, vegetables, tons of stuff there, and that can be pretty dense in calories because avocado is mostly fat. So good healthy option there. For lunch, I love things like stir fries and bowls. You can add in like nuts, which are dense in calories, avocado again, your rice and grains, which are denser in calories relatively and easy to eat a lot of. Without feeling too full for the most part. So, quinoa, farro, things like that. And throw in a protein option. You can do veggie burgers. The bread is pretty dense in calories, so a great option there. Sauces are also a good way to get in extra calories. You can throw on like teriyaki sauce onto things or chili oil. Depends how, healthy you're trying to be during this. Oils might not be in the cards for you. Dinner, I love things like pasta. It's so easy, tons of whole wheat pasta, and there's a lot of vitamins, nutrients in there, and fiber. You can throw in a lot of veggies, your protein option like seitan, things like that. Burritos, tacos, so basically just like make a big stir fry of whatever goodies you want to throw in there, and then just throw them in a shell afterwards, so extra calories from the shells. So those are some of my favorite options there. And then just snacks, complete cookies are a great option. They're like 450 calories sometimes, really easy to eat without feeling too full. Peanut butter and apples, oatmeal again, and yogurt is a great option too. So mix in like a cashew yogurt with some protein powder, berries, granola, things like that. And it's a great dense calorie meal right there. All right, guys, I hope that was entertaining, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be week 5. All right, peace out.